Welcome to another episode of Small Talk. If you live, play, work, or have a business in the downtown Chilliwack area, odds are you are very familiar with today's guest. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so pleased to welcome Harold Zinke.
Welcome.
Did I pronounce your name right?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so tell people what your job is.
My job is I clean the streets for downtown Chilliwack. If there's any broken glass, if business have broken into, I phone the office, or if I see other stuff, I phone there's our security company. And if the company phones me and say there's a needle in the business, I'll go back and clean it up and stuff like that.
Oh.
And I help tourists out too in the summer, you know.
Oh, how do you help tourists?
If they ask me what's a good place to eat, what's a good hotel to sleep in, or a grocery store and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I had an interview another time with a security guard, and he was talking about how to pick up the needles. So obviously you know what to do, right? Yes,
I pick them up. I have a sharp container. I put them in there all the time. I pick them up with my thong, you know. I don't touch them with my hands, and I have gloves and everything on it.
Right. Okay, and you work for
the Downtown Business Improvement Association.
So what areas do you cover?
I cover all the way from 711 William Street to the bottom of the overpass on Yale Road, and then Central Community Park by the school there, up to the tracks, Alexander, Railroad Cham, and all the streets involved.
So you're the guy that keeps our city clean.
You betcha. Going on 20 years on May the 10th.
Oh my gosh, that's a long time.
And I love my job.
What is it you love about the job?
Well, I like keeping the town clean, helping customers and stuff, and then I get a lot of compliments. Thank you very much to keeping the town so safe and clean. You
know what I like is every time I see you, you're always smiling. You're always saying hi to somebody, or somebody saying hi to you. You must know so many people.
Oh yes. I mean, I don't know all the names. They're always honking. I say, I don't know who them. So I wave to them and stuff like that. Even the RCMP, they say thank you. The sheriffs, they say, oh, this town hired the right person.
Oh, that is so nice. You have to be a people person, I think.
That's right. Yes, I do.
And I think, I mean, like a lot of people, it's so pleasant to see somebody who enjoys what they do.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Really doesn't matter if it's raining. Some people are so sad, not me. I say, I'm not in charge of the weather.
You know what? Remember that old thing about the mailmen? They would deliver rain or hail or whatever?
Yeah.
It makes me think of you, because you're out there no matter what the weather is, right?
Yeah, if you have to deliver posters, say, like for the car show, Party Park, I deliver it, or stuff for business, I deliver it all the time. Just put them in plastic bags if it's raining, so keep them dry.
What?
You know, like to put the letters in, or if I have to drop stuff off to businesses so they don't get wet and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that was part of your job.
Oh yeah, but the posters for the BIA, you know, for the BIA and stuff like that. Oh yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay,
yeah.
I wasn't aware of that. Yeah. I thought you were just out there, you know, cleaning.
Oh, I do everything, and I love it.
Is there any part of the job that is not so pleasant?
Well, sometimes, you know, if you have to clean up waste, I won't repeat.
Okay.
You know, stuff like that. But I do it if it's on the sidewalk, because I don't want someone to step on it and then goes in business all over, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that's really awesome. And Peter, for the most part, people will treat you really nice.
Oh,
right?
They do. Very nice. They say, thank you very much for the small. They come up to give a shake and stuff like that. And sometimes they come up and say, here, go buy yourself a coffee when you want, you know, like when the weather's cold and stuff like that.
So nice. Yeah. So how did you get that job?
I got through employment counselor in 1999. She lives back east now.
Right.
Yeah. So they were looking for someone, and they were looking for volunteer, and they say right after first, they say, you're hired.
Now, as I remember, you used to do that job all by yourself at one time.
Yes, right? I did, yeah.
So when did that change?
I can't remember what year it was. The girl I'm working with was Serena Myers. She's on about 9 years ago.
Very good. And I believe you're her supervisor?
Yes, I am. Yes.
So you get to boss her around.
But I train her with the needles and stuff like that. The needles, pick them up and put them in the sharp container. So she has gloves and all her utensils and stuff like that. She doesn't touch nothing, you know.
Right, yeah. Now, I think you've either received some awards or been mentioned.
Yeah, in 2007, I won the Business Excellence Award for Employer of the Year from the Chamber of Commerce.
And were you not mentioned in the Parliament?
Yes, in Victoria, John Martin. It was John Martin.
And I believe you've been in the newspaper at least once, probably more than once.
Probably. I kept counting, and then been on the media. You know, sometimes when CTV came down, or Global for stuff, you know, when we had bad winter storms, they taped me too and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, so you're known everywhere.
I know.
Let's talk a little bit about your personal life.
Okay.
You have family here?
I have a sister. She has 3 kids and children, and she has a husband, yes. My parents both passed away in 1999, the same year I got hired.
Oh, and so you're from Chilliwack then?
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
Have you always lived here?
All my life, since 1962.
Okay. Now we know his age. We're going to have a quick break.
Okay.
But we'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
Stay tuned. We're having fun, so make sure you come back.
I wanna know all about you. You lie.
We're back, and I'm sitting here with Harold Zinke. So, Harold, I want to know, how does your sister feel about your fame? You know, you're getting mentioned in the paper, you're getting interviews.
She doesn't mind. She reads the local paper and stuff like that. She was very happy too at the time when I got hired and stuff like that.
Do you have any hobbies?
I like reading. Watching sports and TVs. And if the weather's nice, sometimes in the summer I like going for a walk and stuff like that.
Right?
Yeah.
And the weather doesn't seem to bother you at all,
No,
right?
if it rains, you take an umbrella. If it's windy, you wear a hat.
Yeah, but if you're working, you can't carry an umbrella, can you?
No, then you have rain gear.
All right,
The
very
rain gear.
good. So you're supplied with all of that?
Oh yes, it's all in my stores, yeah. Rain gear and everything.
Now, I know you have kind of a pit stop just down the street here, often at the Legion, right?
Yeah, once in a while go grab a coffee to go and stuff like that too, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you have to use the restrooms, a lot of businesses will say, yeah, you can go use the restrooms and stuff like that too, yeah.
I think so they should, because
Yeah.
of you keeping the place clean, it benefits the business owners. doesn't it?
You betcha.
Yeah. Do you get any discounts? Like, does anybody ever say, if you walk in and want something, oh, it's on us, Harold, don't
Sometimes
worry.
like when I go to Decades, they say coffee there in the morning. When I go to the Royal, they always give me my coffee. They say, you do so much for downtown. Coffee is, you know.
On the house.
That's right. Yeah.
That's super. We talked about your hobbies is reading. What kind of things do you read?
I like Western and dramas and stuff like that. Stuff like that. Yeah. And I watch TV. I like the comedy stuff. And with sports, I'm full. And sometimes with the Chilliwack Chiefs, go to the Chilliwack Chiefs games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, what else? What other kind of sports do you watch?
I watch football, baseball.
You're full of.
Yeah.
What about golf?
I watch it once in a while. I don't get to hang a whole game yet, but I watch it sometimes. Well, people say we don't need the paper in Chilliwack. We got you.
Well, there you go.
Because I always tell them when they ask me with events and stuff like that. I always tell them that too.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, you're so familiar with all of the things that. You should be a contact name in the tourist guide.
I know. That's all. Right? People have told me that already. And I always help with the setup. With the party and park car show setup.
Yeah.
And then when the park is on, I help clean all the garbage, and then I help to tear it down, make sure everything's safe before we go home at night.
So is that part of your job? Or
That's all with the yes it is.
Okay.
Every summer, and then the Village Classic Car Show in June.
Oh, okay. So what do you do for the car show?
Oh, I help set up, clean, and then I walk around. If there's garbage on the sidewalk, I get rid of it. I like to keep the place nice and neat.
Yeah.
People say Chilliwack is so neat. I've heard that from a couple of police from Vancouver, and they say, you know what, your streets in Chilliwack are so beautiful. I say, well, thank you. So you're looking at me. I said, but I don't do favors down in Vancouver. And one police said, what? I said, no, not me. Someone else has to do it, and they're down there.
Or they could come and pick you up and take you down there.
But that's too far.
No, you wouldn't go?
I like my town of Chilliwack.
I think that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have a job before you did the working for the BIA?
I used to work, many years ago. Okay, I started in 1999. I worked with construction, like floor metal. Construction, we built houses.
Yeah.
Cleaned that stuff up, and you had to clean it up, and with diesel, and I was so allergic to it, so I had to let doctors told me, because you were breaking, it's the diesel. I was allergic to it on my skin and everything.
Is that right,
Yeah,
eh?
yeah.
Wow. I think allergies are so strange. Like,
I know, it happens, yeah.
most people probably wouldn't know they had that kind of allergy,
Yeah.
right?
And I stay very healthy this way. You get the cold always comes every year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that you're a person, you go to bed early, you're up
Oh,
early.
I do that. Even on weekends, I'm up early. People say, you don't sleep in? I say, no, because my body's, I've got 19 years doing this, over 19 and a half years, used to it.
Yeah. What time you go to bed at night?
I'm in bed 9 o'clock, sometimes 8:30. My eyes off. I say, okay, shut the TV off. Good night. Sometimes you don't make it to TV, and guess what? You fall asleep right on the chair. I've done that in the living room on my lazy bike.
Me too.
And the TV, wake up and wait, how come TV's still running?
I know you moved not that long ago, is that right?
It'll be August, it'll be 2 years on the Fairview Apartments.
2 years already?
In August, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I live on, Fairview Apartment, right on the corner of Corbould and Spadina. Kitty corner, the Evergreen Hall, it's close to everything.
Yeah, just down the street from
I'm close to Save On Foods, close to the office. It doesn't take me long to walk.
Yeah, and that's nice,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you have to be taking the bus or a taxi.
Because I've lived on Hazel Street before I moved here over 16 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That was close to where I used to live, and now
Yes.
I think you're following me.
Well, someone has to follow you.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Well, I think that probably wraps it up, and it's been so much. Harold, it's so much fun talking to you. I always enjoy talking to you.
I do too.
And thank you so much for being here.
Not a problem. Thanks for inviting me.
All right, anytime.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. I've been talking to Harold, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you look for our next episode right here in Small Talk. In the meantime, peace out.
Who are you? story to tell.